This video is to some people are confused. They're asking what's an OB? How can I spot my OB, my order block, or my set to buy candle, whatever you choose to call it? What's an OB? Your OB is your last set candle. The last set candle before the break of structure. This is the last set candle before the break of structure. So to be precisely and to be specific about, because sometimes we don't really follow the color of a candle to tell what's an OB, what's an OW, because from different broker, in different broker, this candle you are seeing as a bearish candle might be a bullish candle in another broker. So we don't follow the color. So to be precisely and to be specific, just make use of an engulfing candle. The engulfing candle you have in your what after your break of structure. Now you see, now this move broke this structure. So what's your other block here? Your other block is going to be this engulfing candle. For you to say a candle is engulfing a candle, you can't say this one is engulfing this one. This one body should go above the wick of this candle, so then we can say that this one is engulfing this one. This one is engulfing this one. Yes, you can actually see that this body is closing above the wick of this candle, so you can say this is going to be your what OB. That is what you are, this place is where you are expecting the price to get to. It's not all the time the market will come back to your other block before moving. Sometimes it might tend to use maybe something like here. So to be precisely and to be specific, you can use here as your order block and take it down from this place to this place. You can close it to this place because they might still tend to bring the price down to mitigate something in this week. You get? So that's going to be your OB. Your OB is after a break of structure during a bullish trend. During a bullish trend, at your higher low, you locate what your OB. Look for the engulfing candle. This is the engulfing candle, so this is the one you are going to mark. Since this one is also having what imbalance, because these are what inefficiency in the market. So with this inefficiency here, with this engulfing candle here, so this is the specific place you are expecting the price to get to. So that's yours. That's what one thing about OB. So after a break of structure, your OB should be located at either at your lower high or your higher low. So that's why we tend to look at structure first before spotting the OB. Because if there is no break of structure, your OB is nothing but just a candle there. So to be precisely and to be specific, look for the engulfing candle at your either your lower high or your lower low. So either your lower high or your higher low. Sorry, your either your lower high or your higher low, because whenever we broke structure, our new OB will look for our OB at what our higher low. So where is the OB at this region now? We can see that this candle is engulfing this candle. So this is going to be my order block. So definitely I'm waiting for price to get to that point of interest then before doing my confirmation to trade it. So that's your OB. During a downtrend, you spot your OB at what? After your break of structure, your OB is going to be the engulfing candle. You can see this one here now. This one is engulfing this one, so this is going to be your OB. So you can mark it as your OB. When price gets to that place, you can do your confirmation and trade it. So that's it. So you saw this after this break of this structure. Where is your OB now? You can spot your OB. You can, if some, for example, at your low like this now, the thing is kind of complicated. You can also go and check the higher time frame. You can scale to like your 3 hours, your 2 hours, and you see a specific OB to use. So you can see this one here now. This is your OB. You can draw it down to this region here. You can place your stop loss here. You get, because it might still tend to come down to mitigate something at this week here. So you can place your stop loss below here. After the break of structure, this is where I took my entry. I will place my stop loss at this low, and you will tend to target what the higher high. But sometimes is because you are trading old B or other block does not mean that the market will always respect your bias. The market will not always respect, but your risk to reward will worth it, because you saw this high now that broke this structural point. If you took an entry here now, you will still be floating in profit. So you still hit TP. So after a break of structure like this is going to be your OB. You see, price did not trigger you. It's not always that the price is not compulsory. It's not a law that the price will always come back to your order block. So to be precisely and to be specific, your order block is your engulfing candle at your what higher, at your lower high or higher low whenever you build structure. That's OB.